Whoa, think about it, dude. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 craziest video game theories.
We have located transportation.
Copy that. Everybody get to the ship. Move!
For more gaming videos, check out our new spin-off channel, Mojo Plays, for in-depth reviews, thoughtful video essays, detailed character origins, and insightful commentary. Mojo Plays, games smarter. We all love to overanalyze a good game, so for this list, we're looking at far-out fan theories that aren't officially canon, but which we think are clever, creative, or just batshit crazy.
Maria, I'm finished with you.
What? But I'm what you wanted.
Number 10, Star Fox pilots have to amputate their legs. Star Fox. At a glance, Nintendo's Star Fox franchise is a delightful shoot-'em-up adventure about gutsy space pilot Fox McCloud and his anthropomorphic animal friends. But for some gamers, this cute exterior hides a very dark secret. Art for the game seems to show the pilots with metal legs, giving rise to speculation that they've undergone amputation to better survive intense G-forces. If true, it must have really sucked for some people when G-diffusers were introduced on R-Wings in the sequel, Star Fox 64. Star Fox programmer Dylan Cuthbert has claimed the creators of the original puppets just couldn't be bothered making feet. But man, those ankles really are awfully slender. Number 9, the story in Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. Scott Cawthon's popular point-and-click horror game about animatronic murder bots in a pizza restaurant may seem pretty straightforward to newcomers, but fans believe that there's a complex, overarching plot that brings together all the disparate elements. Although Cawthon has claimed that as of the 4th game, no one's figured it out. Is Foxy just misunderstood? Is the pizzeria a kind of purgatory? The same plot device brought in to make sense of all the random crap in Lost? Is there a real Freddy Fazbear's Pizza restaurant? Well, if you're wondering, there isn't. But that hasn't stopped fans from mass calling at least 3 different unfortunate pizzerias. Number 8, the Pokemon War. Pokemon Red and Blue.
Many tales have been passed down of the extraordinary adventures we humans shared with our Pokemon friends. There have been conflicts too, but over the ages, we learned to live together in harmony.
On the one hand, the world of Pokemon is a bright, exciting land full of adventure and potential animal friends. Sure, you're essentially capturing wild animals and forcing them to fight each other, but hey, the battle stops when they pass out, so that's nice, I guess? But in Pokemon Red and Blue, Lieutenant Surge mentions that electric Pokemon saved him during the war. And suddenly a whole dark history begins to unfold, answering a lot of hitherto unanswered questions. Like, where are everyone's parents? Why are there so few middle-aged men? It all makes sense if the population was decimated in a horrific Pokemon war, leaving only children, women, and grizzled war veterans alive. Number 7, companion cubes have people inside them. Portal.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one.
When you're cut off and alone, really any friend will do. Trapped in the test chambers of Aperture Science, it's easy to become attached to your trusty companion cube, but in the end it's just a crate painted with hearts, right? Well, some fans think there are actually people stuffed inside. The theory is inspired by a tie-in comic, in which the cube of Aperture employee Doug Ratman appears to talk. In the game, GLaDOS warns Chell not to listen if her cube pipes up. Ratman's conversations probably have something to do with his antipsychotic medication running out, but we have to admit, GLaDOS is one pretty twisted AI, so we wouldn't put it past her.
I'd just like to point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you.
Number 6, Mary's body is in James's car, Silent Hill 2.
It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Konami's classic survival horror game takes the player on a convoluted psychological journey to investigate the death of the protagonist's wife. But it turns out, spoiler alert, the killer was him after all. In the water ending, James drives over a cliff, saying now they can be together.
Without you, Mary, I've got nothing.
While this could mean together in death, in the rebirth ending, James plans to revive her corpse, which some gamers interpret to mean that it's actually quite close at hand. For example, in the trunk of his own car. Well, it's a theory. Number 5, You're the Villain, Limbo. On the surface, Limbo seems to be about a loving brother who braves death to reunite with his sister in the underworld. And when we say death, we mean a lot of deaths, over and over. But Fans have offered an even darker interpretation, suggesting that the boy has been co-signed to the underworld for murdering his sister. In some mythologies, the underworld is a place where the dead are cursed to suffer for the same sin over and over. The idea is that in Limbo, our protagonist is forced to undergo a long and varied series of horrific deaths before he can join his sister in the afterlife. Number 4, The Elder Scrolls and Fallout are in the same universe. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim and Fallout 4. Skyrim is set in a fictional fantasy world, and Fallout in a post-apocalyptic version of Earth. But what if Skyrim is just on a different planet from the world of Fallout? Or even maybe in Fallout's distant past? In Fallout 4, players can stumble across a bioluminescent plant with restorative properties that was first discovered at the mouth of a river. It has a remarkable resemblance to Nirnroot, a plant in Skyrim that also faintly glows and grows near the water. It's probably just a fun Bethesda Easter egg, or maybe it's a clue to a larger universe where plants survive millions of years and travel through space. Maybe? Number 3, Indoctrination Theory, Mass Effect 3.
We help them ascend, so they can make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
The ending of Mass Effect 3 left many gamers in an uproar. In a series all about choices, the game's finale offered players some difficult, and for many dissatisfying options. Destroy synthetic life, bringing down the Reapers, merge with them and take control, or somehow fuse organic and synthetic life with weird green light and please don't think about it too much. And so, because of the dissatisfaction with these options, a theory was born. The Reapers have an energy field that can brainwash organic beings, a process known as indoctrination. What if Shepard has been indoctrinated, and the ending only happened in his head? Actually, no, it's not true. The ending just sucked. Haha!
You know who I am?
Number 2, Squall is dead. Final Fantasy VIII. We're used to game characters surviving things that would normally kill a person in real life, but what about getting impaled by an ice javelin as thick as your arm? During an assassination attempt gone horribly wrong, Squall is easily defeated by the sorceress. But later he wakes up and seems pretty much fine, with his wounds completely gone. One fan explanation is that Squall dies, and the rest of the game is all a dream in his dying mind. This theory is further fueled by the ending, which shows Rinoa supposedly fading from Squall's dying memory, as well as by one of the most disturbing freeze frames you will ever see. Number 1, Link is dead. The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. At the beginning of Majora's Mask, Link is searching for a beloved and invaluable friend, Navi, his fairy companion in Ocarina of Time. According to one popular theory, he's so distraught at her departure that he passes through the 5 stages of grief, with Clock Town representing denial, and the other locations anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. But a more radical theory still postulates that Link is dead and that he is in purgatory, that his grief is actually over his own death at the start of the game. Makes you think, huh? Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.